Hello and welcome to Liberty Ilo High School. My name is Jackson Dillinger.
And my name is Bradley Fiskus.
And we want to thank you for joining us on this beautiful night in Texarkana. We have your Atlanta Rabbits versus the Hughes Springs Mustangs. Hughes Springs is a real underdog story. Coming in at a 4 seed, they have taken down a number 1 seed and a number 2 seed so far in the playoffs.
Fighting hard in the playoffs here. And they are in the Sabine district, and Our Lady Rabs to take down Sabine, so should be a good one here.
So what we see is just two opposite sides completely. Hughes Springs fighting the underdog story here, and the Rabbits are taking the villain scenario. You know, the undefeated Rabs, they have 2 undefeated seasons back-to-back, going very far in playoffs both times so far. I mean, this is an above-average performance, no doubt, by the Rabbits.
You know, one more game and they're back where they were last year. And, you know, they're almost there, and if they can keep pushing, they can take this thing all the way.
Most definitely. They no doubt they want to make it further than they did last year. And these Hughes Springs Mustangs, they're wanting to take that position that the Rabs had last year, taking the region semifinals and moving on to the regional tournament, just falling short slightly due to the injury by libero Kaylin Partain. And the Rabs right now, they're battling some playoff injuries, but they're pushing through it and really thriving.
And, you know, I don't see many 4 seeds come this far in the playoffs because, you know, that first round you're playing another district's first seed. So it is pretty impressive for Hughes Springs to come out and come this far.
So whoever wins tonight will travel Friday, or maybe Thursday, most likely Thursday, after school or during the school hours, travel down, play a game on Friday maybe? Or is it they leave on Friday, play a game on Saturday?
I believe someone told me that they would play on Friday at like 7, and then if they won that, they play Saturday morning.
Okay, so they would leave their respective school sometime in the daytime.
Probably on Friday.
On Friday morning most likely. Go down, check into your hotel, relax, watch some other volleyball, watch your competition, and then come out and really try to play your best volleyball that you can at the regional tournament. And, you know, hopefully move on not only to the second round, but also to the state level.
How many games do you have to win to get to the state level in the regionals?
So the regional tournament, you only have to win the first and second round, then you qualify for state, move on to state. There's 2 rounds. It's a lose 1 loss, you're done. And so it's really a tough battle for these teams. Everybody's so, you know, tight competition there that there's no guaranteed wins at the regional tournament.
And, you know, we are in Texas, the biggest state in the country.
Biggest state, and also the most competitive state in every sport, in my opinion.
I have to agree with you on that one.
Well, you know, we may catch some flack. Texas, not the biggest state. Hurts me to say that. It truly does hurt me to say that. It's Alaska. But Texas, the biggest state
that's actually
for athletics.
Yeah.
In the lower 48.
No, you hear all these sports and how big sports are in Texas. Because, you know, there's so many traveling events that people do here in Texas, and, you know, they're going all over the world.
All right, what are you expecting tonight from these 2 teams?
I'm going to go with my predictions on the Sabine game. I'm going to stick with 3-1 Rabs.
You know, I see it going down to the wire. 3-2, maybe a close 3-1. You know, maybe a 25-23, something like that, 3-1. but I don't see it being a runaway at all. I mean, this team, they had that underdog story, really showing that fight, already throughout the playoffs, and now it's really their time to capitalize and move on past the local area, move on to Dallas. I mean, that's your big, goal. That's what everybody strives for, right? You want to go to Dallas first, and then after that, it's San Antonio or Austin, wherever they decide this one is played. And that's your big one.
Obviously, that's what every team wants to do coming into this, to bring home a state title back to their hometown.
There's a point in the season where in the playoffs, where you look past, for just a little bit, you look past the region, you look past the area. You're like, oh, state's looking quite nice right now and quite doable. And for both of these teams, that's a very real thought.
Both of these teams, if whoever wins, is only 2 games from qualifying for state. And then you go into state, and your mindset gets even bigger.
So we've done this for every playoff game for the Rabbits so far. We have common opponents. Not many between these two schools, even though they're not very far from each other. I mean, both are located in Cass County. But not many common opponents. Pittsburgh is the main common opponent between these two teams. The Rabs beat Pittsburgh 2-0 in tournament play, where these Mustangs lost 3-2 in a regular season exhibition between Pittsburgh and Hughes Springs. So a very close battle between Hughes Springs and Pittsburgh. And you can't really tell anything from the regular season, but that's just a slight tale of the game so far for these two teams.
But then again, the Rabs did beat Sabine, and Sabine swept Hughes Springs 1 game, and then Hughes Springs end up beating Sabine 3-1. So it's
very
a team that's
even.
like anything is possible with their mindsets.
Very even. Say a comeback team, maybe.
They see a team once, because I believe it was the first game that they played Sabine. They see a team once and then get how they play, and then they're ready to go. But here, this is the first time seeing the Rabs, obviously.
Here shortly, we're going to have our pregame ceremonies. After this huddle by Hughes Springs, collecting their thoughts, praying for a continuation of their playoff run. We will pass it over to the PA announcer here in Liberty Ilo.
Introducing first the Lady Mustang lineup. Number 2, sophomore, Ronnie Boyd. Number 3, Hannah Abernathy. Number 4, Valerie King. Number 5, Amy Brown. Number 6, Alyssa Baxter. Number 7, Trevor McKee. Number 9, Peyton White. Number 10, Ellen McKee. Number 11, Tyler Johnson. Number 14, Haley Cruz. Number 14, Maggie Payne. And number 17, Shane Johnson.
That is middle school principal Colby Boyce with the national anthem. And with that, we will be ready here in Liberty Ilo for the Atlanta Rabbits versus the Hughes Springs Mustangs.
It is definitely a packed house here in Liberty Ilo.
Rabs are the home team for this game. Which means that Hughes Springs will start serving.
Be number 10, Lyonly Boyd.
Serve is up. Return by Partain. Set up by Patillo. Tip over, that's blocked and out. A quick Rabs point. Now 1-0 for the Lady Rabs, and Partain will serve. Partain's serve is a very good one, but it is out. A lot of velocity and a rare sighting there. Partain usually very, very good with those serves.
Just put a little too much power.
Now Leone Boyd serves that one, set up. Shepard brings smoke, and that falls in. That's a kill for Kim Shepard. Now a 2-1 game for the Rabs. Carlasia Adger subs in for the Rabbits to serve. That one is received by Partain, and miscommunication on the Rabbits. Nobody is able to bump that back over, and now a 2-2 game.
Be number 3, Hannah Abernathy, serving for the Mustangs.
Serve falls in. Deep shot there by Patillo. Hughes Springs able to control it. Patillo sets up for Shepard, off speed. And there is a kill for the Mustangs, gives them a 3-2 lead.
Abernathy with serve.
Partain receives that one. Shepard goes up, brings power. And there's some more spicy guacamole on her chip. as Kim Shepard gets her second kill of the night, 3 apiece. Anne-Marie Hanner serving for the Lady Rabs. Tip over, diving play by Partain, keeps it alive. And the Rabs win the point. That is now a 4-3 game. Diving play by Partain, got her hand under the ball.
I think some of the Mustangs there thought it hit the ground before she hit it up.
A little early celebration. Some had turned their back, and Rabs were able to get that ball over. And a serve point win by Hanner. Now a 5-3 game. Set up for the Mustangs. They bring power, it falls out. And now another Rabs point, a 6-3 lead. Hanner with the serve run. Set up for the Mustangs. And that one is out. And now a 7-3 game. 4-point lead, Lady Rabs. Deep serve by Hanner. Mustang set up, blocked by, that is Shepard and Young. And that one is tipped into no man's land, and now a Mustang point, 4-7. Mustangs down by 3.
Number 7, Isabella McKinney will serve for the Mustangs.
Hanner puts that one up for Partain. Brings a lot of power. Blocked by Shepard. Hanner sets that one up for Shepard, who brings power and drops in the kill. Now a 8-4 game for the Lady Rabs. Madison McCoy comes in to serve for your Rabbits. Deep serve by McCoy, that is out. And now an uncharacteristic-like serve for Madison McCoy. 8-5. Rabs on top by 3. Hanner puts that one up for Young. Brings power. And there is another kill for the Rabs. Now a 9-5 lead.
She wasn't ready. What can she do?
You know, with that, Young put in some salsa with that guacamole.
Perfect mix together and just put it down.
The only thing missing is some queso.
Right.
And that is another Rabs point, as it crossed the line before they were able to save it. So it is a 10-5 game. Garcia serving for the Lady Rabs. Tip over. King's spike is out. And now a 10-6 game. Rabs on top by 4.
Haley Cruz will serve for the Mustangs.
There's a low get by Partain as she pushes that ball over. And that one was blocked, but fell in on the Rabs side. Now a 10-7 game. Hanner sets that one up. Young Bumped over by Partain. Diving play there by Patillo, but out. Excuse me, that's Hanner, not Patillo. Now a 10-8 game. Rabs lead by 2. Hughes spring serve. Returned by Partain. Set up by Hanner. Young. That one is into the net. Now a 1-point game, 10-9. Rabs on top. Partain puts a lot on that one, and now an 11-9 game. Patillo serve, returned by number 13. Diving play by Garcia, but the Rabs can't keep it alive. Now just a 1-point game.
Number 10, Emma McKinney will start for the Mustangs.
McKinney's serve, returned by Garcia. Set up by Patillo. Over for Smith, that one's out. Now we have a tie game in the Raider Dome in the first set, 11-11.
You know, the Mustangs were here and they were able to close the little gap that the Rabs had.
And there's a kill there by Amaya Young. And now a 12-11 game. Kaylin Partain's serve, Rabs up by 1. And a diving attempt by Garcia, but they say it was a tip and a Mustang kill, tied up at 12 apiece. Tillo sets on up for Shepard, who's blocked, but they're able to keep it alive. Birthday ball. Partain pushes over. And out. And now a Rabbits point, 13-12. Adger serve very deep, way too deep, and ties it up at 13 apiece.
You know, all these Rabs, they're getting their serves over, but they're all going extremely too deep.
Patillo puts that one up for Partain. And that one is out, and the Mustangs get their first lead of the game. Now 14-13, Mustangs on top by 1.
Abernathy will serve.
That one set up for Kim Shepard, who pops that one in on the Mustang side, now 14 apiece. Hayner subs in to serve for the Lady Rabs. Good serve, it's an ace for Anne-Marie Hanner, and now a 15-14 game.
A tight first set here in the Raider Dome.
Hanner puts that one back there for Partain to put back over. That one's blocked there by Young. Diving play by Adger. Set up for Jalea Brown. Great rally by both squads. Set up for Kim Shepard, brings power, blocked by the Mustangs, and a Mustang block ties it up at 15 apiece. Shepard, that brings power and blocks, but out. Now a 16-15 game, Rabs up by 1. McCoy comes in to serve for her second time tonight. One-point lead for the Lady Rabs. Deep serve by McCoy. Set up for the Mustangs. They call a violation on the Mustangs. Cross over the line.
She might have punched it over.
Okay. That's a different one. I haven't seen that all season. So McCoy, with a 2-point lead for the Lady Rabs, serves the ball. The Mustangs pass it around on their side. They try to keep it alive, and they can't. That's a Lady Rabs point. Now 18-15. That's a block by Sabria Young, which led to a Rabs point. Now a 3-point lead for the Lady Rabs. And there is a slow serve with great angle by McCoy, which leads to another point. 4-point lead, Lady Rabs, as it forces Hughes Springs to take an early timeout here overall.
What are you seeing that you like in this first set from both of these teams?
For Hughes Springs, I'm liking the fight. I mean, they were down by 6, and then they fought back to take a lead. Eventually, a 14-13 lead, which was their last lead. And their only lead so far. But for the Rabs, I'm liking their determination. They gave up that big lead, and they gave up, 1 point to give Hughes Springs, an advantage, and then they fought back, and they've only allowed 2 points in their 6-point run.
Seems like it's definitely going to be a close battle all night.
McCoy serve. Very deep. Hughes Springs decides to return that one. They call a violation on Hughes Springs, a double on the set. Now a 20-15 game, 5-point lead for the Lady Rabs.
And also 5 points away from taking this first set.
Great serve by Madison McCoy. Jalea Brown brings power, puts that one right on the LE sticker, and now a 21-15 game. That one was set up there by Hanner and killed by Jalea Brown. Great serve by McCoy. And that spike is still traveling to Mars right now. It's as if SpaceX had hired that ball to, voyage space.
Mustangs here having to take another timeout because whatever was said in the huddle was just not enough. So she has to go over it one more time with them.
We want to shout out our sponsor, Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. They make your retirement an adventure worth sharing. Find them at dt-wm.com. We also want to thank Red River Lumber. Their experienced staff helps you with the design of your home projects. Find them at redriverlumber.com. And Briley wants to remind you to shop locally.
I sure do, because shopping locally, not only it improves your environment around you, but it also improves your local relationships.
(22-15) lead. 7 points separating these two teams. Rabs only need 3 more to take this first set. And for the Mustangs, quite the battle.
It is, but they were able to come back early in this set.
McCoy, deep serve. They decide to let it go. Good decision by the Mustangs as McCoy subs out for Partain. 6-point lead for the Lady Rabs.
Cadence Bliss will now serve for the Mustangs.
And that one hits off of Partain awkwardly. It looks like she may have overran the ball and it hit her shoulder. Now a 22-17 game, 5 points separating these two teams. Brown brings power. That one falls out. And Hughes Springs making a run here. 18-22. The Stangs are down by 4. Adger, set up by Hanner. Young, that one into the net. 3-point game between these two squads. Adger. Hanner puts that up for Young. Tip over. Partain receives that. Brown puts a lot on it. Hughes Springs able to put it over. Adger and Partain bump into each other. Jalea Brown tips it over. They call a violation on Hughes Springs, and another Rabbits point. Now 23-19. Rabs gain some separation. 4 points between these two squads. Jalea Brown serving, attempting to close out this game for the Rabs. Adger bumps that over. That's a block by Young. Birthday ball for Young. That one is tipped over there by Young. Sabria Young takes control of that one. And it's safe to say that the Young folks had a lot to do with that point.
They sure did.
The Youngins really took care of the ball on that one. Amaya Young, great presence at the net with the block and then a tip over. And then Sabria Young finishing it out with a kill. And the Mustangs get a point, make it a 24-20 game. The Mustangs will need 6 straight to take a win, or 4 to force the win by 2 scenario.
Cruz will serve.
That is out, and the Rabs take the first set 25-20 on a missed serve by the Mustangs. We're going to be back after a quick word from our sponsors.
I'm Dylan Thompson with Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. But you know, true wealth is found in knowledge. And that's why we support Atlanta High School and Rabbit TV.
New garage door or just need repairs? Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Here, we provide quality materials for your dream home, and Atlanta ISD provides quality educational opportunities to help students pursue their dream futures. Red River Lumber and the Design Center is proud to be a continued supporter of Rabbit TV.
Many people go blind to the opportunities in their own town. Visit places like Terry's Treasure, Cobblestone Interiors, Rocking A Boutique, and many more to find your needs. Shopping locally not only improves the environment around you, it also improves relationships in your town. So remember to support the Rabs by getting some local grabs.
Welcome back to the Raider Dome. Rabs take the first set 1-0, leading the Mustangs. I almost said the Hornets, excuse me. Hughes Springs Mustangs. All right, what did you see there from both teams that you like or dislike?
From the Ravs, the momentum and the energy was obviously there. If there was a great play, everyone was excited. Obviously, you would be excited if there was a great play. Just the energy from the Ravs. For the Mustangs, I like the way they kept their heads up even if they were down in the game. They didn't have a comeback there, and I don't think their head ever dropped. Yes, they were down, but they still had the right mindset that they were going to get back into this.
All right, you gave the good things. I'm gonna do the heavy hitters here. For the Rabbits, it's their struggle to keep a lead. You get a big lead. I mean, they had a 7-point lead near the end there. They cut it all the way down to 3, and then they were able to finish out, win that by 5. And then they had a 6-point lead, and they let that one go all the way down. They actually gave up a lead, the Mustangs' only lead of that set, and just their struggle to keep a lead. And for the Mustangs, it's their struggle to fight through and finish their comebacks. They're able to bring it back to even almost, or down by 3, but they're just not able to get those few extra points to take a lead and possibly win the set. It's finishing out for both squads. The Ravs will start off serving the second set of play in the Raider Dome.
But you know, new set, new game.
Kalen Partain serving for the Rabbits. Returned by the libero, number 13. Set up for the 14. That one is blocked by Kim Shepard. Set up for Kim Shepard. Brings power. Blocked by number 14 for the Mustangs. That is Maggie Pate, the junior. Served by the Mustangs. Set for Kim Shepard. They go off speed. And that one is tapped there by McKaylin King. And the Mustangs hop out to an early 2-point lead.
Number 10, McKinney will serve.
McKinney's serve. This good one drops in there for Adger. Shepard goes up, brings power, but it is out. And a 3-0 lead for the Mustangs. McKinney with the serve. Adger gets that one. Set up by Patillo. Partain takes it in her hands. That one is blocked by the Mustangs. And off-speed tip over there by Shepard. And the Stangs can get it back over. Push over by Partain. Blocked there by Shepard. Set up for Shepard. There's a tip and a Rabs point. They get their first point of the set, now 1-3.
Adger will serve.
Hughes Springs able to control that. They bring power. Diving play by Batillo. Adger bumps it over. And that attempted spike into the net gives the Rabs a 2-3 game, down by 1.
Adger will serve.
Serve is out, which leads to a Mustang 2-point lead.
Boyd will be subbed in to serve here.
Tip over attempted by Kim Shepard, but blocked by the Stangs. Now a 5-2 game for Hughes Springs. Partain over for Patillo, up for Shepard. There is her first kill of the game. Almost knocked over the film iPad. Now a 3-5 game. Rabs down by 2 as Hanner will serve for the Lady Rabbits. King pushes over. That's blocked by the Sangs. And Shepard is able to punch it over. There's a kill for the Mustangs. That's number 7.
Isabella McKinney.
Substitution for the Mustangs. Now number 3.
Abernathy will come in to serve.
3-point lead for the Lady Stangs. Hanner sets that up for Shepard. Goes off speed. Hanner tips that one. Excuse me. That was Shepard. Partain controls it. Hanner puts it over for Partain, who pushes it over the net. Barely able to get it over. Birthday ball for Kim Shepard. Tipped over. Rabs cannot save it. And Hughes Springs hops out to a 4-point lead early here in this second set.
With a hit of Isabella McKinney.
Serve is up. Diving attempt. Shepard controls it. Birthday ball for Kim Shepard off of the head of, that is number 10, Emma McKinney. And now just a 3-point game. Madison McCoy serve. It's a good one. Set up McKinney over for number 6.
Baxter.
And that is a tip over for Baxter, which gives the Mustangs another point. 4-point lead, 8-4.
Isabella McKinney will come up to the serve.
Hanner. That one's up for Michaelan King, who's blocked by the by the Stangs. And Partain bumps it over. McKinney sets up. McKinney puts that one up again. Tipped over. Good play by Partain. Young tips it over. And a good off-speed hit there by the Mustangs gives them a 5-point lead, 9-4.
McKinney will serve.
Hanner puts that one over for Young. Gets a kill of her own. Now a 5-9 game.
Garcia will come in to serve for the Rabs.
Aziza Garcia very solid throughout the season and postseason so far. And spin on that ball, kick it over onto the Rabs side, and now a 5-10 game.
Blith will serve.
And that one's bumped over by Garcia and Partain. Partain puts that one over for, Young. Tipped by the Mustangs, and a Rabs point, now 6-10.
Hanner will come in to serve. No, Patillo will come in to serve.
Riley Patillo, very, very solid so far. And a diving play there attempted by Patillo, but there's a kill for Hughes Springs, now 6-11.
Baxter having a lot of kills in this game.
libero for Hughes Springs serving. That ball is into the net, and a Rabs point, now 7-11, 4-point game.
Partain will be back to the serve for the Lady Rabs.
Kaylin Partain, that's a good serve. And a violation on Hughes Springs. It crossed over the line. Now an 8-11 game. Partain. Her serve is up. It's a low serve return by the Stangs. Now just a 2-point game, 9-11. They say that the Mustangs win the point off of a Rabbit's tip. Excuse me. Now 8-12, 4-point game.
That was Pate with that hit. McKinney will serve.
Patillo sets one over for Jalea Brown. Diving play by Partain. And the Rabs keep it alive. Birthday ball. Rabs keep that ball alive. Great rally and a lot of power. Smith, slow ball put over. Diving play by Partain. Out for Kim Shepard, brings power, gets the kill for the Rabbits. And maybe a little early celebration there by the Mustangs. It is now a 9-12 game.
They don't realize what our libero can do on this court.
And there's a reason that, you know, that separates the average high school libero from Kaylin Partain. There's a reason that Henderson State is so interested in her. As Carlaja Azar comes in to serve and cannot get that ball over. Now a 9-13 game.
Boyd will serve in for the Mustangs.
Shepard brings some power on that birthday ball for Kim Shepard. There's a kill and another Rabbits point. Now 10-13, 3-point game.
I tell you, they're about 4 years old right now because Kim Shepard keeps on and keeps on giving them happy birthday presents.
Hanner, good serve. Blocked by McKaylin King and Kim Shepard. Mostly McKaylin King on that one. And now an 11-13 game. Timeout called by Hughes Springs as the Rabs slowly fighting back in this one.
You know, that's what we're used to seeing is the Rabs, even if they're down in matches, they always find a way to inch their way up to get in this lead.
You know, the viewers at home, they also can find a way to inch up and, you know, gain and be more successful in life. If you're down, Dillon Thompson Wealth Management can help you. They can help you make a retirement plan, and they make it a journey that you want to share with others. They help you fight back in life. They help you come back from that 3-0 deficit.
They do, and that's why the Lady Rabs are here in this game fighting, because they invest in Dillon Thompson Wealth Management. Mustangs needing a longer time to talk things over.
Anne-Marie Hanner, serve over to number 9. Set up for McKinney, and that one falls in after a bounce off the top of the net. And now a 14-11 game. Mustangs up by 3. Partain controls it, set up for Kim Shepard, and there's a block by Hughes Springs. Now a 4-point game, 15-11. And there's a kill. That is Michaelan King. Big impact so far on this set. 12-15 for the Mustangs. They're up by 3. Madison McCoy serving for the Lady Brabs. Hanner sets that one up for King. She does it again, excuse me. Now a 13-15 game. Two-point game between these two squads.
No, I don't want to jinx her or nothing, but King has had a great playoff run in these playoffs.
McCoy serve. It's a good one. That's set up for Hughes Springs. King goes for another kill, and that one is tipped in the Rabs point. Now 14-15. Madison McCoy with the serve. Rabs down by 1. Set up, McKinney goes with it. And that is a point for Hughes Springs, the violation on Atlanta. Now a 2-point game, 14-16.
McKinney will be back to serve.
Serve returned by Adger. King brings smoke, and that falls in. Now 15-16. Michaelan King on one heck of a run.
Garcia will be brought in to serve.
Rabbits down by 1, looking to tie it up. Deep serve by Garcia.
McKinney.
And that one is out. Rabs tied up 16 apiece. Rabs with momentum. Garcia with the serve. Tip over, that's a block by Young. That's a Maya Young, gives the Rabs their first lead of this set. And there's another one for Young. That's 2 birthday balls in a row that she takes and shoves down their throat like, 2 chicken strips and a biscuit.
The Mustangs really must like her birthday presents because they just keep on hitting it over right to her.
18-16 lead for the Lady Rabs. They do have the comeback in action. We want to thank our sponsor, Dillon Thompson Wealth Management. They make a retirement an adventure worth sharing. Find them at dt-wm.com. Red River Lumber. Their experienced staff helps you with the design of your home projects. Find them at redriverlumber.com. And we want to remind you to shop locally. Shopping locally not only improves the environment around you, it also improves your local relationships. What have you seen from these teams that you like in the second set?
The way that they've been able to keep their head up. In this set, with the Rabs, they've been down this whole entire set, and they were able to fight back. But that don't mean the Mustangs should put their head down at any point because they still have a fighting chance into this.
Garcia serving for these Rabs. Two-point lead. Garcia serve. And Young takes it in her own hands and gives the Rabs a 3-point lead. Amaya Young on a roll, 3 straight points affected by her. That serve is out by Garcia, and now a 19-17 game. 2-point lead for the Lady Rabs. Mustang serve. Garcia controls, set up by Hanner for Partain. Partain pushes over. That one is tipped there by Young. Falls in on the Rabs side. Now a 1-point game. Rabs lead by 1.
Blythe will serve for the Mustangs.
Diving play by Garcia. They say it hit the ground. And an ace for Hughes Springs. 19 apiece. Serve by Hughes Springs, set up for Hanner. Or excuse me, Hanner sets it up for Brown. That is out, not tipped by the Rabs. Great decision making by Partain. Leads the Rabs to a 20-19 lead.
Patillo will be brought in to serve for the Lady Rabs.
One point separating these two teams in the second set. Birthday ball for Jalea Brown. Diving play by Partain. Bumped over by Patillo. Partain falls down while making that play. And power brought by Williams, and that falls in. And a Rabs point now 21-19. I'm going to correct myself right now. It's Williams Young instead of just Williams. My apologies. Serve into the net by Patillo. Makes it a 1-point game, 21-20.
Cruz will be back to serve.
Patillo sets it up for, falls on the Mustang side. Rabs point as it hits the, what is that, the net pole over there?
I would call it a pole.
The net post over there, you know, by the referee. Now a 2-point lead for the Rabs. Creative play by Patillo. I thought it was a set over there for Smith. Ended up going on to the Mustang side and would have fallen in if not touched by the Mustangs, and forces them to make an error. Diving play by Patillo. Pushed over by Partain. They call a double. And now a 1-point game, 21-21. Or excuse me, 22-21.
McKinney will serve for the Lady Mustangs.
Maya Smith brings power. That's out. So it's knotted up at 22 apiece now. Mustangs with the chance to take a late lead. Each team just 3 away from a second set win. Kim Shepard goes up with power. Diving play by the Mustangs. They cannot keep it alive. Now a 23-22 game. Good serve by Jalea Brown. Set up for Shepard. And that spike is into the net. Now 23 each.
Boyd will be subbed in to serve for the Lady Mustangs.
And that means that the Rabs will get the point. Violation on the Mustangs. I say she crossed over the line or touched the net whenever she was trying to block that ball. Now 24-23. Rabs on top. Brown controls it. Partain brings the power, and that will get the win on the second set for the Rabs. A 25-23 set win for the Lady Rabbits. Leads them to a 2-0 lead against these Mustangs here in the Raider Dome. We're going to be back after a word from our sponsors.
I'm Dylan Thompson with Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. But you know, true wealth is found in knowledge. And that's why we support Atlanta High School and Rabbit TV.
New garage door or just need repairs? Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Here, we provide quality materials for your dream home, and Atlanta ISD provides quality educational opportunities to help students pursue their dream futures. Red River Lumber and the Design Center is proud to be a continued supporter of Rabbit TV.
Many people go blind to the opportunities in their own town. Visit places like Terry's Treasure, Cobblestone Interiors, Rocking A Boutique, and many more to find your needs. Shopping locally not only improves the environment around you, it also improves relationships in your town. So remember to support the Ravs by getting some local grabs.
Welcome back to Liberty ILO, where the Lady Atlanta Rabbits have a 2-0 lead over the Hughes Springs Lady Mustangs.
You know, the Mustangs have to win 3 straight to be able to take this win.
She does, or excuse me, they do. It's gonna take a large comeback, but it's not impossible.
It's not. If they keep their heads up, you know, anything is possible if you really want it.
Under a minute until the beginning of this third set. And it's safe to say that this stadium is pretty loud. Very, very loud for their schools.
It is packed.
Most definitely, especially on this Atlanta side. Very close to home for these Rabbits. Not too much further than it is for the Mustangs, as they're trying to get their energy up. Just 25 points away from the end of a playoff run.
McKinney will start out this third set serving.
The Sting serve is returned by Garcia. Williams Young with the power on that one. Birthday ball for Michaelan King, and the Mustangs are able to get that ball, control it. Tillo sets on up for Kamaya Smith, who off speeds. And there's a kill for the Mustangs starting off this third set of play.
That was Maggie Pate with a kill.
Mustangs with the 1-0 lead, attempting to avoid the sweep. Bumped over by Partain. Low play there by Partain. King tries to get the kill, and they'll say that block was not affected, or that ball was not affected by the block, but instead bounced off the net. So a 2-0 lead for the Lady Mustangs. A lot of that, power just transferred right into the ball, flew out of the, zone, and the Mustangs take a 3-0 lead starting off, just like they did in that second set. Mustangs take a 4-0 lead on the miscue by the Rabbits.
McKinney really getting the lead for her Lady Mustangs.
That one is just pushed over there by Patillo, and great misdirection. Really caught everyone off guard. They were expecting a set, and instead they get just a push over there by Patillo, and they're able to get a 1-4 game now. Scoreboard in the stadium has it incorrect. Now should be a 2-4 game, but instead a 2-3 game. Blocked by Kim Shepard, and they call a violation. Crossed over the center line. Now a 2-4 game.
Boyd will be serving for the Lady Mustangs.
The score is now corrected on the Raider Dome scoreboard. And that one is a Mustang point, not tipped on the block. 4-point lead for the Mustangs, 2-6. Boyd serve. Diving play by Partain. And that one is hit into the net by King, and a slump here early from the Rabs. 5-point deficit, 7-2, with the Mustangs going on a hot streak.
Boyd will serve.
Shepard takes an off-speed hit. And another miscue by the Rabs.
McKinney will hit right into the no man's land.
Now causes a timeout by Coach Ty. Not liking what he's seeing here. 2-8 game early on. His girls just miscommunication and multiple error stacking on top of error, and leading to a 6-point deficit early.
And you know the lead that the Rabs have in these sets, 2-0. He's preaching that this is their game to take. There's no reason that they should be letting these Lady Mustangs beat them in the set like this.
The Mustangs really showing their fight. They lost those first 2 sets. It's easy, you know, this deep into the playoffs to really get emotional and you know, find the hard part of coming back. But these Mustangs, it looks like they've gotten past that. You could see between sets that there was some emotion in the huddle, but looks like they got past that and they're fighting back, trying to fight back in this regional quarterfinal. Blocked by the Stangs. King goes up with power. There's a kill from McKaylin King. Comes out of the timeout hot. Now 3-8. Carlaja Adger subs in for the Lady Rabbits. Good serve by Adger. Shepard goes off speed. Tillo bumps that up for Partain, who pushes it over. Blocked by Kim Shepard, and that is now a 4-8 game, 4-point lead for the Lady Mustangs.
McKinney wanted it, but Shepard said no.
Carlaja Adger, number 1, back to serve for the Lady Rabbits. A discussion between the two squads here. Excuse me, between the squads, respectively. And that serve is out by Adger. Now it is a 4-9 game.
Abernathy will be back to serve.
Low play there by Partain, set up for Shepard. Brings power. Hughes Springs able to control it. That one is blocked by the Lady Rabs. That one's over for Adger. Set up for Kim Shepard. There's power, and it is another kill for Kim Shepard. She's on a Call of Duty kill streak in these playoffs. Five to 9, Rabbits down by 4 as Anne-Marie Hanner comes in for the Lady Rabbits. Good serve by Anne-Marie Hanner. Diving play by Hughes Springs gets the ball over. Tip over by Kim Shepard. Hanner sets out enough for Jalea Brown, who is able to get a kill for the Rabbits. Now a 6-9 game.
Had Boyd doing gymnastics on the Mustang side.
And that one's blocked by the Rabs, but it falls onto their side. Anne-Marie Hanner bumps it over. And a violation called on Atlanta. And the Hughes Springs point, now 6-10, 4-point lead for the Lady Mustangs. Set is very similar to the previous one.
McKinney will serve.
Kim Shepard goes up with power. There's a kill on that right side. Now a 7-10 game. 3 points separating these two lady squads. Calissa Relaford subs in to serve for her first time this matchup. Deep serve off of the face of a Mustang. Tip over by Young. And that one is tipped by the Lady Rabs, and a Hughes Springs point, now 7-11. Mustang serve very deep, and it falls in. 7-12 now, 5-point lead for the Lady Mustangs. That's an ace for them.
Bliff will serve.
Hanner sets up for Young. A lot of power on that hit. Hanner sets out one up for Williams Young. And there's a kill for Amaya Williams Young. Now an 8-12 game. Two subs for the Lady Rabs. That's Garcia and King coming in for Brown and Adger. Birthday ball for Sabria Young and Amaya Williams Young. Young and Young with two birthday balls. Makes it a 3-point game.
Garcia will serve.
Good serve by Aziza Garcia. Kaylin King, not enough on that one. Just off of the top area of the net. And now a 9-13 game. Mustangs up by 4. This was the point last set where the Rabs made their 4-point comeback.
Cruz will serve for your Mustangs.
Birthday ball, saved by Amaya Williams Young, pushed over by Partain. Birthday ball again, and the Rabs are just feeding it up like we're at Golden Corral.
2 birthday balls by Maggie Pate.
I mean, this is like those rooms you can rent at Cinemark with just free movies and a whole bunch of pizza. And miscommunication on the Rabbits side leads to a 6-point lead for the Lady Mustangs, excuse me.
Cruz will serve for the Mustangs.
Hanner sets that one up for King. There's a kill from McKaylin King. Revitalizes this Atlanta side. Now 10-15.
Smith and Patillo will sub in for the Rabs.
Riley Patillo served down by 5. There's a block by Maya Williams-Young. Partain controls. Patillo puts that one up for Maya Williams-Young, tips it over onto the Mustang side. There's a block by Kamaya Smith, and the Rabbits point now 11-15. Four-point deficit for the Lady Rabs. Birthday ball from McKaylin King. Blocked by the Lady Rabs. The Stangs are able to keep it over. King brings power. And miscommunication and a series of subpar hits by the Mustangs gives it, makes it a 3-point game. Timeout called by the Lady Mustangs, 12-15. We want to thank our sponsor, Red River Lumber. Their experienced staff helps you with the design of your home projects. Find them at redriverlumber.com.
What are you liking from both teams here in this third set?
The Mustangs, they have been able, I was talking about before the set, either after the second, or after the first set, or after the second set, I can't remember right now. Neither team was really able to hold a lead. The Mustangs have been able to do that this entire game, holding a commanding lead, and the Rabs finally gaining some momentum, but not a lot going for them so far in this set.
You know, but the main momentum is on the Rabs side here. If they take this set, they take this game.
Riley Patillo serve. Patillo set up. Williams-Young tips that over. Diving play by the Mustangs. And King bumps it over for the Rabbits.
Cruz able to return it.
Diving play by Aziza Garcia. No Rabs were there to take that ball. And now a 12-16 game. Lady Rabs down by 4 as Mustangs serve.
McKinney will be back to serve.
And that one not off of the hand correctly for Amaya Williams-Young. And a 5-point lead once again for the Lady Stangs.
McKinney will serve.
Maya Williams-Young got enough under it that time. Blocked by the Lady Rabs leads to a point. That's Kimaya Smith and Maya Williams-Young on the block. Now a 13-17 game, 4-point lead for the Lady Stangs.
They'll bring Partain back here to serve for the Lady Rabs.
Kaylin Partain. That serve is a good one, right down the middle. Too much on that spike attempt. Now a 14-17 game, 3-point difference in these two squads. A lot on that one by Partain. The Stangs return it.
They'll be paid with that kill.
The net game by the Mustangs has been very strong this entire night. 14-18. Lady Mustangs lead by 4.
And they'll bring Boyd back there to serve for the Lady Mustangs.
Boyd serve, returned by King, set up by Patillo. Over for Kim Shepard, brings power. And that one has too many touches by the Mustangs, and a Rabbits point, now 15-18. 3-point lead for the Lady Stangs. Patillo sets one up for Shepard, brings power. That's a kill for Kim Shepard. 16-18, 2-point game. That's the closest it's been this set. Carleja Adger trying to keep her cool back there. Deep serve by Adger. Over for Jalea Brown, blocked by the Mustangs, falls in on their side. Now a 17-18 game, 1 point separating these two teams. Closest this game has been since the first point. Good serve by Adger. Blocked by Kim Shepard, ties this game up at 18 apiece.
Access denied.
Both teams are 7 away from taking this set. And a miscue on the Mustangs, 4 touches, and the Rabs take their first lead of the set. Adger, good serve. Partain controls. Patillo sets up for Kanaya Smith, taps it over. Bumped over by the Stangs. Kim Shepard goes up with power. There's a kill for Kim Shepard. Gives the Rebs a 2-point lead.
And just 5 away from taking this game. Forces the Mustangs.
6-point run by the squad, or by the Atlanta squad here.
Forces the Mustangs into a timeout.
Now you can see the criticism by Coach Ty, a lot different than you saw last time out. Last time out, the Rabs, or excuse me, the last Atlanta timeout, the Rabs were down by 7, 2-9. And now a lot more of a lighter conversation there. Not as intense. Still keep your foot on the gas, but not as intense of a conversation between Coach Ty and his squad, as they are up by 2 here. 5 points away from the sweep.
Yes, you are up in this set, but the Mustangs, they've been fighting and fighting into this set. And if they keep playing like they're playing, yes, they're down, but they're not playing bad.
No, they're playing a very good brand of volleyball. Two-point lead for the Lady Rabs. Adger serve, very good. And leads to another Lady Rabs point, as it is a 7-point run here. Three-point lead for the Lady Rabs. Deep serve by Adger ends the 7-point run by the Lady Rabs. And the Mustangs down by 2, attempting to avoid the sweep. Low play there by Adger. Kim Shepard goes up. That's blocked by the Mustangs. And now a 1-point game, 21-20. Rabs on top by 1.
Number 3, Abernathy serving.
Patillo sets that one up for Kimaya Smith. That one tipped over by Kim Shepard. Gets a Rabs point now, 22-20.
To bring Hanner into serve for the Lady Rabs.
Two-point game. Rabs 3 points away from a sweep. And Marie serve right down the middle. Block. And that's going to be a Mustang point. They say a scoop by the Rabs. 1 point game, 22-21, as McKinney will serve for the Mustangs. Low play there by Adger. Partain bumps it over. Partain makes a great play. That one's set up for Brown. Brings power. There's a kill for Jalea Brown.
As they are 2 points away from taking this game.
And the energy on this Atlanta sideline is very high.
Even in the crowd, it is off into the roof.
Calissa Relaford serving for her second time tonight. Hanner sets over for Brown. That one's blocked. And too many touches. And a Rabs point. Now 1 away from the 3-set sweep in the regional quarterfinal. Calissa Relaford. 1 point away. Her serve. It's very good. They are deep, and the Rabs take the regional quarterfinal 25-21. 3-point sweep against the opponent, Hughes Springs Mustangs. We want to thank our sponsors, Red River Lumber, Dylan Thompson Wealth Management, and we want to remind you to shop locally. Shopping locally not only improves the environment around you, it also improves your local relationships. Thank you for viewing the regional quarterfinal here on Rabbit TV. My name is Jackson Dillinger.
And my name is Bradley Fiskus.
And we'll see you Friday for some more volleyball.